Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet once again. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more Penumbra Overture. There's a really annoying buzzing sound, and it appears to be coming from the game because, let me see, right here, and I shift my head over, and now it's on my left ear, which means it's something directional that's coming from inside the game. But anyways, I figured I'd go ahead and start on this side, because I was like, you know, there was an area down here underneath, and I just wanted to explore a little bit before I wrote things off, because I really don't know what else there was to do back in the previous area, because I went in and I explored it a bunch. So I figured I'd come up here, you know, try my hand at maybe bolt cutters and stuff on the door. I think I might have already tried that, but let's do it again anyways, just for kicks. Yeah, I need to start thinking straight. Okay, all right. Oh, but I noticed this. Very sneaky of them. They went ahead and hid something the grate behind the barrels. All right, so we're not supposed to get through the door. We're supposed to find another way. So it was a good thing that I went ahead and I decided to take the just basically start from here again. So you know what, this is really bright. I guess it's kind of a little bit darker. What's up here? All right, so it's a pretty safe bet I can't go up that way due to there being a grate, although I do have clippers. Yeah, I've got to try an experiment. I've got to try it. I got to see. Let's see, can I cut my way through this? No, I can't. Okay. I just had to satisfy my curiosity. What is that buzzing sound? Is my volume just too high? No, I don't think that's it. Something's gonna start chasing me, I just know it. Oh, okay, I could just go through. Loading! What lies on the other side of this grate? It's actually probably the other side of the door. Yeah, that's what it is, and then I'm gonna be able to open the door from the other side. Alright, there's music, which tells me I'm in a totally different place. Okay, so this thing was in the way. Let's move that out of the way. Because that would have totally blocked the door the way that it did. I think I hear something. Time to be very cautious. Let's see, what does this say? A cart and tracks for transporting ore. As far as I know, they use the same setup to this day. More or less. It's completely closed up. I can't get out that way. I may never get out. How do you know that's the way out? Oh, is it because the light? Because I see a light. Where's that light coming from? Wait, it's flashing. Or is that just a graphical glitch? Yeah, that's a graphical glitch. But okay, so that means there is light peeking in through there. Alright, so, what do we got here? We got, let's use a light, Jason. Maybe that'll help. Oh, excellent idea! So, oh no. Okay, let's get in. We're gonna ride this thing down. Can I push it while I'm in it? No, that would be silly. Oh, there's a chain in the way. Well, let's go ahead and explore here. Let's see what's... Okay, so we've got, looks like a wall. Let's see. What? This wall, it's new. The cement's almost wet. It can't have been put up more than a week ago. The hell? The cement is almost wet. A week ago? I suppose with improper airflow, yeah, that could kind of be a thing. I don't know. I think after a week though, it would be dried, wouldn't it? I don't know. All right, let's. I'm not an expert. I'm not a construction worker of any sort. So, these chains are holding the cart in place. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Bolt cutters. See, that's how you use your noggin. All right. I get the feeling that I probably don't want to be in this thing when it goes crashing through that wall. Or do I? I want to see if I can do it. Okay, crouch down and... Oh, no, okay. Can I... Okay, I've got to get out. No. Can I put? Oh, I have to be behind it to push it. Okay. Aw, come on! Oh, crap! I jumped in front of it! Not what I wanted. Ah, oh well. And then it rolls over and... Oh, that was great. Oh, yeah. I hear weird voices, which tells me it's a safe spot! Awesome! Now, I'm waiting for the game to be like, hey, there's a save point here, but there's gonna be a monster in the room, too. So I could need to be careful. Stacks of books. They're a mixture of industrial reference material and scientific journals. Same thing on that bookshelf. It's one of the worm things. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game. Saving is always a good thing. Except for the games that, let me see, a cohort, a man with no name. It is he who opens this gateway to hell. A grin on his face, he is terrible indeed. He watches the men writhe and turn. Still, father looks on. Something vital in his hand. My hair is terrible. I'm so sorry. I try my best, but it's getting so long, I need to get a haircut. When I use these now, I feel as if I'm not the only one. It's getting crowded in there. Like I'm just one visitor of many. Strange thing is, they all seem familiar, because they're all you. They're just multiple saves. Whoa, that just went meta. So it's like every time you save, it's like a branching point in your life. That's cool. Anyways, there's a page I saw lighting up, so let's open that up. Alright, superstition extinct. Death mine still breathing? A worker at the northwestern iron mine, Greenland, is missing, presumed dead, as of midnight last night. Locals fear foul play. Mining now forms the largest single industry in Greenland. At 16 years old, the northwestern iron mine is a relatively new part of a larger complex, which also includes a lead operation and is built on the site of an older mine, later converted into a military bunker and finally closed in 1952. Okay, it's starting to form a picture now, because now we find out that yes, it was a military bunker, but it was also a mine, and we're getting a little bit of history about the place that we're in. The iron mine retains its excellent work record, in spite of the recent disappearance of an as-yet unnamed worker. Okay, we have discovered that the man in question was a young laborer brought in from mainland Europe, possibly Denmark, and authorities on both sides of the strait are currently attempting to contact any family he may have left behind. The man disappeared 10 days ago, and the mine foreman, when is this, 1970? Okay, has now exercised his power to declare him presumed dead. This decision, we are told, was not taken lightly. Never is it? A full search of the mining operation was commissioned to no avail. Without the appropriate equipment or transport, the man could not have survived on the surface. I feel like I need some paper so I can be like... Although superstition in Greenland has seen a decrease in popularity over the past years, some local inhabitants still claim that the land itself is cursed. This very paper ran a report almost 40 years ago to the day, discussing high suicide figures for the area, but findings at the time were considered to be inconclusive. I'm Lars Jensen, and this is the news. All right. Okay, that was cool. Now that I've got that and read it, let's save again. As I was saying, the only time that it sucks to save is when you get one of those terrible games that only gives you one save slot. Ugh, I hate those games. Well, sorry, I hate it when games do that, because I might actually like the game, but it's an overhead projector. So let's hold it over my head and project. Never mind. Oh, I accidentally turned the thing on. Okay. It's badly faded, but it looks like a close-up of some species of annelid. It's only one slide? Okay. And that must be like what this thing here is. Oh, I can pick it up. That's so gross. Hey there, how's it going? I'm a worm thing. Hey, Mr. Worm, how's it going? It looks to be a smaller species of that worm thing I saw earlier, or just juvenile. It's been dissected, the internal organs removed. It couldn't be much older than that wall I demolished. Hundreds of newspaper clippings, all to do with biomedical sciences, local wildlife, or field studies. Does the water work in here? Oh, no. I see a drain pipe, but I don't see any, like, Water, any water that would feed into the taps. Is this a drawer? Anything in there? No. So we've got a door there, and I believe that's the only way out. What's inside the first aid post? Nothing. There's a mess of statistics and crude drawings on this chalkboard. They all relate to a large species of annelid. So that must be the big worm things. Nothing in there. What have we got here? Pretty well battered, very little is still readable. An old newspaper. Alright, I'll just bring that along just in case I need to go pee or something. Not that good, doggy. Actually, why do I have an old newspaper? Very little is still readable. This really feels like an adventure game. Actually, yeah, I would call Penumbra kind of that half adventure game, half, horror. Maybe it's a horror adventure game from a first-person perspective. It's locked from the other side, but I think the key's still in the lock. Really? So maybe I could pull the key through the keyhole and then put it back in the other way. That sounds ridiculous. Oh no, it's the old newspaper under the door puzzle. Ah, I've seen this puzzle, this puzzle and solution so many times before. Okay, so we put the newspaper halfway under, and then we need to poke. We'll use the screwdriver to poke the key out of the hole. It lands on the newspaper, and then we pull it in from under the door. There's about half an inch gap under the door, but the connecting room's pitch black. That's nice. Let's go ahead and grab. It worked! What a surprise! That's why we got the newspaper. I see now. Actually, let's see. Can I use the microscope? A 60s microscope, functional for research purposes, but we've come a long way since these were common. Really? Okay. I thought we still used those, but whatever. I may never get used to that. I don't know why I said that way. That was pretty dramatic. Let me see. What is that? It's a hole in the wall, and there's blood, and I'm hiding. No, this is connected to the save room. There wouldn't be something in here, right? Would there? Would there? The heck is that? So much death and disease down here. I suppose slugs were an inevitability. Those are some huge freaking slugs! Is that normal? I don't know, I've never seen slugs that big before. Those things are ginormous! Which I believe is just sort of a play off of giant and enormous. All these cabinets are damaged. Something violent went on in here, you think? Really? Like, what was your first hint? Whatever happened to your... I clicked away too quick. Someone must have been something. It's an artificial habitat. Those things look long dead. I think I know how they felt not being able to get out. Yes, let's empathize with the monsters. There's only one green-blooded, land-dwelling creature big enough to lose this much blood, and I don't see many skink lizards hanging around. Oh yeah, there's green blood, isn't there? This game must be from Germany. From the debris, I'd say something huge broke into the room not too long ago. There's blood and slime everywhere. For a little reference, if I recall correctly, I think it was Germany or Australia. There was a lot of censorship where red blood was a problem, so a lot of games they had like a green blood mode, because you know it made things a little bit less dramatic. No, it's a little bit less shocking for people, I guess. I don't know. Government and some such. Okay, can I go in there? I don't think I can. But I don't know what other way to go. There had to be a reason for me to come in this room. Can I take a slug? No, I can't take, ooh, what's this? They left the blood, his deep head is key, the darkness eats. Something in hell. Holy cow. Okay, I was not expecting that. Stop me, something. So the black light. Okay, is there a black light up there or an ultraviolet? No, I'm pretty sure it's a black light. There's really scrawled everywhere. Must be an ultraviolet ink, okay. Definitely the product of a deranged mind, but whose? Alone back something. Okay. I've got a bad feeling about this. Can I go down there? No, I really don't think I can crawl down there. I think I was intended to come in here, push that button, hit the light switch to turn that on, and now when I leave this room, something's gonna happen in the next room. Unless there's something underneath here. No. Okay, so let's get out of there. And
while you hunt for those delicate, melt-in-your-mouth mousy morsels, there are places you should not go, for fear of death. The Reaper lives here, just like you and I. And just like you and I, he must ingest the living flesh of those less fortunate than him. There is a small place that I do not want you to visit, even on your holidays, because it is dark and evil place that I've been. When the darkness has overwhelmed my small decaying mind, some bad things flowed from my mind and through my pen. The brilliant blue ink itself seemed to turn to blood to my grace. And by the way, should you turn peckish, red is at its finest sautéed with a little engine oil.
okay, so something's gonna bust through somewhere. Something's gonna jump out at me. Yep, something's gonna come out at me. We're gonna go ahead and save, because, ooh, what's this? I didn't see that. Images and notes relating to the gray rockworm. This thing is big for an invertebrate. Invertebrate? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna save one last time, then I'm gonna leave this room. I'm gonna go back out the way that I took the minecart to get down here, and something's probably gonna bust through those rocks. Maybe? No? You're not gonna bust through the rocks at me? But... okay, now I'm not so sure where to go, because if I'm going back this way, then this is going to lead to the steam, right? No, it doesn't! I can see why they need fencing down here, but why use barbed wire? What were they trying to keep out? I'm going to lower the glow stick. Alright, so we got a giant worm here. Hello? Okay, so I was wrong. This comes out somewhere very different. Okay. Okay, let's look at the map. Where am I here? Okay, I can't remember where I was. Okay, I'm by shaft 12, right? Yes. There's that room there. By shaft 12. I think we were at the refinery, right? I don't know. I hear it sounds like footsteps behind me. It's a little bit concerning. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way, and then I'm gonna take a right-hand turn, and this should lead to a dead end, according to the map. And you might be asking, Jason, why would you do that? Pretty solid. This door has been forged shut. It will never open again. Now, is that where I originally went through? to get to the whole crushing and all that crap? I suspect so. Okay, so we got there. What if we go to the refinery? I can't remember where I went and where I didn't go. Where I went and where I didn't go. I was having so many problems with my computers. Yeah, okay, I remember this. This is where I can turn on the thingamabob, the steam with the switch. Okay. Refinery. Now, maybe the refinery was where I went. Is this the refinery? I'm scared if I go through here, I'm gonna have to, like, load my game and just to get back, because I don't feel like going back through. It's locked. Okay. Alright, so we're ruling out different places that I can go. Alright. Now I'm lost. I need to find a map. Where's the map? Anyone else got a map? There's the map. Oh. I'm like, I recognize that little tune. We've got a dog. Oh, he's over there. He's not coming this way, though, right? No, okay. Perfect. I'll grab this barrel. Da-da-da-da. There's only one of them? Hey, dog, what up? Come on. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you better run. So he doesn't come back with a friend. And I hope this doesn't loop around and he doesn't come up behind me. Oh! Being overcautious is not a good thing, Jace. Uh-oh. 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 Double uh-oh. Triple uh-oh. Okay. You're it's like I'm thinking too much for the dog. Oh, no. No. Give me the barrel. Give me the barrel. Ugh. This music is getting really loud. Okay, where are you, dog? Come on. Yeah, come here. Ugh. And for good measure, do I look demented enough? Okay. The dog was down this way, which makes me wonder, did they respawn, or did I just not deal with this section earlier? No, I was here before, wasn't I? Let's look at the map. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm by shaft 13. Okay, no, this is a different one. Is there a switch here too? Yes, there is. And a toolbox. Okay, so I haven't been this way before. I don't think. Have I? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I think I'm talking too much. They probably hear me. Okay, well, this door's not locked, so I can go through here. And it's saved. That's always a great sign. Can I get out? Okay, so this room here, this next section, there's a good chance, it's likely, that I will need an item or something from the previous section. And the reason I say that is it's allowing me to travel back and forth. Typically, if it locks the door behind you, you either have the item you need, or it's a self-contained puzzle that you don't need to really worry about. Okay, so there's a hole on the other side. Oh no, more of those tunnels. I know what that means. I better not stick around here too long. Those rocks look loose. I might be able to shift them, but they're more likely to bury me alive. Just move it. Can I pickaxes? Because it looks like there's something beyond this rock. Oh, come on, a pickaxe should be able to pick through that, get to the other side eventually. Alright, well, what about down here? Alright. Get my pickaxe out. Ah, Shazbot! Why is this place trying to kill me? Oh, I've got to get a grip! No, you oh, man. I hear spiders. Spiders? Why did it have to be spiders? Alright. Hey, spider, how's it going? Where are you? If there's only one spider at a time, I'm fine. It's when you start having a small army of spiders. There you are, I see a spider. Oh, no, no, no! No, no! No, stop it! I think my mouse is... I don't know what my mouse is doing. Okay, I'm losing blood, but I should be okay. That sound is quasi-sickening. Okay, spider, come here. I'm gonna stand a little bit around the corner here so that you can't leap at me. And then what does he do? He leaps at me. And now he's behind me. And what the heck? Oh no, I got turned around due to my frame rate just deciding, hey, I'm gonna stop working altogether. That made no sense. Frame rate, stop. The frame rate is not something that does stuff. It's a measurement of your screen of the game, you know, refreshing and stuff. Oh, come on! I'm losing blood, but I should be okay. I'm not sure about that. If there's another spider, I'm popping some aspirin. Or what the heck is this? Painkillers. Close enough. Is it because they see my light? Okay, I don't think I heard scurrying this way. Okay, I don't think I heard scurrying this way, so I'll go over here. Like maybe there's a way to avoid these things. Ooh. And yeah, okay, those are eggs. I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go this way. There's eggs here too, you idiot. I know. I'm just hoping that. Oh no, they're coming. They're coming. The spiders are coming. They've got my scent. They're like, it smells so good. Dead end, yep. Oh. Am I good? Am I good? Okay. Ah! Go away! Stupid spider! Thank God for regenerating health! Ah! This has got to be someone's phobia. It's like claustrophobia and arachnophobia rolled into one. So if you are scared of confined places and of spiders, this game is probably not for you. Nope, I'm not going that way, I'm going this way. Ah, this looks familiar. It's a changing room. This must have been close to the main entrance to the mine. How many people worked down here? How many people died? Considering the number of skeletons you found and the amount of blood, that means absolutely nothing because they were likely eaten whole. Right. Solid logic. The words on this page are so scribbled that they're hard to make out. Can I pick them up? Can I grab it? No, I can't. Okay. I have a feeling we're catching up to Mr. What was his name? Red? What is this? What is this? Beef jerky! Yes! That can heal me, but I have regenerating health anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, Basically, if you're injured, you don't need to really do anything because your health will regenerate. But if you're in the middle of a tough spot, you know, you can always go into your inventory and use painkillers and stuff, but the only problem with that is that... Boots? Can I use those boots on the spiders? No. Okay. But, yeah, it doesn't pause during, combat.
Unless my friends lie somewhere near you now. A friend in need is a friend indeed. But a friend that's dead is a more conversationalist. May they rest in pieces, ruptured, decomposing to pieces.
What's that? What's that? What is that? It's a book. Safety manual or something? I don't know. Okay, that music is getting me on edge. I'm just like, okay. Let's grab... There's a lot of beef jerky in here, which is really, really... You know what this means, right? They're getting me geared up. They are giving me equipment. Something's big is about to happen. Ah! Okay. Darn rocks, get out of the way. Wait, I can lift that rock up. Wait. Okay, Trap Miner's final words. We'll read this and try to find a safe spot. I wrote this note in the knowledge that it may well serve as my last will and testament. Myself and 3 other miners have been trapped beneath the main shaft of the surface for what we believe to be 3 days, but with no daylight and increasing dehydration, it's impossible to tell. The only thing keeping us alive is the hope that there could be a rescue team already on the way. We were also positive at the start, but that seems so long ago now. Renton was the first to crack sometime during the first night! Spider! Spider! I knew it! I knew it! Plug this hole up. I don't know if... Oh, what the hell? Like, this rock is much smaller than I thought it was. Chair. Jam the chair up at the hole. This is not gonna work. These things are a lot smaller than that, despite them being really huge. I wish I could move this giant rock. Another major cave-in. Damn, it looks like that might have been a route up to the surface. I'm gonna have to go back out that way, aren't I? I love my little barricade. Oh, it's so worthless. Okay. I want to finish reading that, but I'd rather... This locker room's in worse shape than most of the facility. Whatever tore this place apart must have started out nearby. What did I get? I did get dynamite. Can I get it? No. What was that? Oh. Okay, I'm scared. I think I'm gonna have to go back through that tunnel. Anyways, let's take a look back at... A note with a code should be lying in one of the lockers. I guess that was part of the note that I was reading. Okay, let's finish reading this. Renton was the first to crack sometime during the first night. We all lay there trying to sleep through the sound of his wailing and sobbing, trying to pretend his problems weren't our own, and that he was weak for having given up so soon. The fact was, he was dealing with the situation pretty realistically. Our chance of survival gets smaller every hour. Since then, he hasn't said much, but the despair that gripped him seems to have spread through the rest of us like a cancer. We were such fools to ignore the foreman, and he paid for that with his life. When he started putting security code locks on all the doors, we thought he was crazy. There's only us down here after all. So why should we need codes to access places we're all allowed to go? He gave us all code sheets, made us swear to keep them safe. Huh, mine hasn't left my locker more than once. It's still there. Doesn't get much safer than that. We asked him who we were keeping them safe from, but he never said. It was a pain in the arse is what it was. I had to trek all the way to that crazy biologist's office in the mining room this morning, just to check the code for Section C. But he obviously knew something about these mines we didn't. Some of the guys started acting weird, not crazy weird, just not normal. That didn't stop a couple of them being carted off to mainland Europe for psychiatric help. It was no one I knew well until the incident 3 days ago. We were in chemical storage when one of the guys who had seemed pretty straight just started shouting. It wasn't a normal kind of shouting. I'm not any kind of wordsmith, so I just don't know how to describe the noises he was making. We'll just have to stick around with Not Normal. Or we'll have to stick with Not Normal. There we go. We'll have to stick around with Mr. Not Normal. Anyway, he managed to hurt a couple of guys, damage some equipment before we got him under control. Nothing serious. When we released him, he seemed okay. Phased, but alright. Didn't really know where he was. Far away look in his eyes, that look, I'll remember that for the rest of my days. Even if there aren't many more of them. His pupils weren't dilated, they just seemed to take up more space than should be possible. Black and horrible. Then he snapped and grabbed up one of the high-rated explosive packs. We knew what he intended, saw it in those eyes. Those that could made a run for it, but the guy was already bearing down on the foreman. He didn't have a chance. There were 5 of us who made it out to the exit shaft, only 4 survived the explosion. The elevator shaft collapsed in on us, and now it's anyone's guess how many are still trapped down here. The last thing I saw were those eyes. It seemed like they were staring at me, and me alone. Miles Staton. Alright, so there is a code on... Is it the lockers, he said? Oh, this book. I'm walking into the book and it's shuffling. It's scaring me. I'm like, what is that sound? Okay, okay, quickly. It's a piece of paper blank, save for the smears of dirt. It's not a blank note. A blank note. What if I brought it to the room with the black light? Yes. The pipes are dry. This whole place is dead. The water that's collected it is a shade browner than it should be. Just a shade? Really? Oh no, I'm stuck! No, I'm stuck! Okay, there we go. Nope. Nope. No! No spiders coming in here. Okay, can I move this rock? Come on! Yes! Okay, we are barricading. Barricading the hole. No more spiders in here. Ha! Take that, spider! You can probably still get out, but it's okay. The AI is probably too stupid to do so. Yes! Yes! Okay! So we take the blank, seemingly blank piece of paper, and we bring it to the room with the black light. Okay. This episode's got on... actually, I'm really surprised that I was able to record an episode this long without things crashing on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and end things here. Because I don't want anything dying on me here. So, if you like the content, would like to see more of it, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought. And, yeah, until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.